Hey everyone, and welcome. So, what if I told you that you're already learning a second language? And I'm not talking about Spanish or French. I'm talking about one that's used to describe, well, everything. From a simple trip to the store all the way to the deepest secrets of the universe. Today, we're going to decode the language of mathematics. And trust me, it's so much more than just finding the right answer. Let's jump right in.
And hey, a huge, warm welcome to all the students from Ramblin State University, San Fernando campus who are tuning in. Seriously, we're so glad you're here. This explainer is specifically for you, and we're genuinely excited to be a small part of your math in the modern world journey. Let's make this a great one, together.
Okay, so here's what we've got on tap. First, we'll talk about why math is way more than just crunching numbers. Then we'll dive into what I call its 5 core traits, things like precision and power. And finally, we'll wrap it all up by showing you how this gives you a real advantage. Sound good? All right, first things first, we've got to start with a total mindset shift. For just a little while, try to forget about math being all about calculation and homework problems. Let's start looking at it for what it really is. A powerful and honestly an elegant language designed to communicate really big ideas.
You know, think about it like this. We use English for our day-to-day chats, right? Well, the language of math does the exact same thing. Its job is to communicate. But it's a specialist. It was literally built from the ground up to handle complex, abstract ideas with a kind of clarity that, frankly, our everyday languages just can't touch.
So, what's this language actually made of? Well, it's pretty simple when you break it down. You've basically got 3 key components. First, you've got your digits, the 0, 1, 2, 3. Think of those as the letters of the alphabet. Then you've got your operation symbols, like plus and minus. Those are your verbs. They tell you the action to take. And finally, you have all those special symbols like pi or the equal sign, which are like entire concepts packed into one tiny character.
Okay, so just like any language, math has its own personality, its own set of rules. And it turns out there are 5 core traits that make it so incredibly effective. You could almost think of this as the grammar of mathematics. So here they are, the big 5. Math is comprehensive, precise, concise, powerful, and non-temporal. I know that last one sounds a bit sci-fi, but basically these are like the DNA of the language. It means it's a complete system, it's super accurate, it's efficient, and it's timeless. Now, let's break down what each of these really means.
Okay, let's actually group the first few together because they all circle around one big idea: clarity. We're going to look at what makes math so incredibly precise and, well, to the point, how it manages to communicate without any of the confusion we get in everyday language.
Okay, remember learning about nouns, verbs, and pronouns in English class? Well, this is where that comprehensive trait comes in, because math has them too. The numbers themselves, those are the nouns. They're the things we're talking about. Variables, X and Y, those are the pronouns. They just stand in for the numbers. And the verbs, those are symbols like equals or less than. They show the relationships. See? It's a whole system ready to go.
Next up, precision. And this one is a huge deal in math. There's just no wiggle room for kinda or almost. Approximations are, well, they're not the real thing. I mean, why would you write out 0.333 forever when the fraction 1/3 is perfect? It's exact. Why use 3.14 when the symbol for pi represents its true infinite value? The whole point of this language is to get rid of any and all confusion by being totally 100% precise. And that leads perfectly into being concise. It's all about efficiency. I mean, look at this definition. A rectangle is a quadrilateral where all 4 angles are right angles. Boom, done. It tells you the big family it belongs to, quadrilaterals, and then the one thing that makes it special. There are low-wasted words, no rambling. It's just pure, efficient communication. Okay, so we've covered clarity. Now let's zoom out a bit and look at the last 2 traits, because this is where things get really big. We're talking about the incredible power of math and the fact that its truths, well, they last forever. So what do we mean by powerful? We mean that math is what we use to describe and model our entire world. I mean, think about it.
The laws of physics, economic models, the design for a skyscraper, the code running on your phone right now. It's all written in the language of math. It has this amazing ability to take these mind-bendingly complex ideas and express them with stunning simplicity.
And last but not least, timelessness. This is just such a cool idea. Mathematical truths don't have an expiration date. There's no past tense or future tense. The statement 2 + 2 = 4 was true 2,000 years ago, it's true today, and it will be true a million years from now. The is from back then is the exact same is of today. It's a universal constant, which is pretty amazing when you stop to think about it.
Okay, so we've talked about what this language is and how it works. But the big question is, why? Why should you care? How does mastering this language give you a real, tangible advantage?
Well, think of it as a 3-step journey. Step 1 is comprehension. Once you get the language, the concepts just click. They start to make sense. And from there, you naturally move to step 2, proficiency. When you're fluent, you can solve problems more easily. But the real goal is step 3, precision. That's when you can take your own mathematical ideas and communicate them clearly and with confidence. That's the real power.
So if there's one thing you take away from this, I hope it's this. Let's try to stop thinking of math as just a hunt for the right answer in the back of the book. Let's start seeing it as learning a new language. A language that is powerful, precise, and understood everywhere. It's not just another class. It's a whole new lens for seeing and understanding the world.
And that's a wrap on our look at the language of mathematics. I really hope this helps you see it in a totally new light. And listen, this is just the beginning. We've got more explainers on the way for your Math in the Modern World course. So be sure to tune in to continue the journey with us. Until next time, keep thinking and keep exploring.